Should I switch to Notion as a business owner? Is it really worth the hype? If you're still managing your business from many different tools at the same time, like Asana, Trello, Pipedrive, ClickUp, Basecamp, Audible, multiple Google Docs and Google Spreadsheets, and you're wondering, should I just switch to Notion instead and manage most of my business operations from there? Because I just heard great things about it, but you're still feeling scared because no one likes the change, then this video is for you. Let's take a closer look at who is it Notion for, how can you benefit from it, and I'm going to share a few questions you can ask yourself to help you see with more clarity if this is a good move for you. And by the end of this video, I'm also going to share how can you get a free audit from an expert so you can be in good hands during this whole process. Let's get into it. Question number 1, who is Notion for? So if you're running your business and you are a solo business owner or you're working with a small team, then Notion is 100% recommended for you. Because if you're a solo business owner, we just need to have one place and one dashboard to manage everything across our business. And by that I mean day-to-day operations, as in what are our projects, our clients, tasks, meetings, reminders, content planning, etc. But we also want to plan for the future, as in what's my 1-year plan, or what are the goals I want to achieve by the end of the year, or what's the competitor analysis that I'm doing for my specific niche and my specific market. There are so many things going on when we're running our business solo, from the day-to-day operations to the long-term planning and brainstorming, that we just need one place to store it all. And if you're managing Notion just by yourself and you don't need a team, it's 100% for free, so I highly recommend it. And if you're running your business as a small team, then it's also a great solution for you, because what happens with teams is as soon as you start growing your business and then you start growing your team, there's so much chaos going on. Especially if you're using multiple tools, it's like, all right, we are tracking everything related to our clients in this spreadsheet, but then we have our content planning in this other place, and then all of our projects are maybe in Basecamp, but our tasks and ideas are in Trello. So even if you're a very small team from like 2 people or 5 or 10 or 15 people, it's so hard to work aligned as a team because all the information and all of the data is scattered across all of the different tools and no one really knows what's the other one working with. So the best solution to fix that is to have most of your business operations from one single place. So with just one dashboard, you can see what are all the projects going on, what's all the information for all of the clients, all of the tasks, like what are my specific tasks, but what are the tasks related to one specific project, or what are my teammates working about. We can also have the same planning for the whole content and the whole goals in the same space. And we can even have a CRM for like the salespeople and to manage everything from the day-to-day basis until the long-term planning. So just by having all this information stored in one single place and one single tool, it makes it so much efficient to work as a team because you can work more aligned, you stay more productive, and you have this 360 visibility about what's going on across all of your teams. Question number 2, who is Notion not for? So for example, of course, if you're a random individual or you're a student or you just want to use Notion for yourself, of course, this is also 100% worth it, but this is another topic. But now if you are thinking about, all right, I'm also running a business, but I'm a big company or like I'm corporate or I have like hundreds and hundreds of people, then we need to look at Notion from another perspective. In this case, it might not be worth it to migrate all of our business operations and all of our day-to-day activities inside Notion, but we can still use it as a document repository or like just a wiki and as a landing page for our business to see here where everything is working about, here are all the SOPs, here's like all of the frequent asked questions, and just to gather all of the documentations in one single place so it works as the single source of truth as the documentation for the whole team. So in that specific case, you can always go to the Notion website for the pricing and you will see enterprise level, and then you can get in contact with them and they can help you get the most out of Notion for your specific case at a higher level. And I say this because Notion can be really custom, but that's why small teams and solo business owners can benefit the most, because the bigger and the larger that's your team, the more complex are the operations and the workflows behind. And maybe Notion right now, it's not the perfect solution for you because the levels of privacy that you need and the levels of customization, it's worth it to have it on a custom software or on a bigger software like Salesforce or something else, and Notion cannot solve this for you. But if you're a small team, you don't need to pay a ton of different apps and automations tools. You can get 80% of your business operations covered just by using Notion. Now let's jump into the quick questions to know if Notion might be a great fit for your specific case, or maybe you're still in a too early stage to switch to it. Question number 1, are your current systems serving you? Because if you're managing your business and your whole operations and everything, and it's working for you, then do not touch it. If it's working, there is no need to switch to another tool just because everyone is talking about, or because maybe it's more fancy, or it has like, it's promising for you. Question number 2. If you're struggling with your current systems, or even you don't have any systems or any workflows at all, what are you specifically struggling with? Are you struggling to grow and scale your team and business? Are you struggling with being and keeping professional with your clients? Because maybe as everything is all over the place, maybe you're always late on presenting the deliverables and finishing the projects. Are you wasting too much time just switching between different tools or gathering the specific information that you're looking for? Because if that's your case, then I would highly recommend you to take a look into Notion and see for yourself if it can be a good fit for you. Because the thing about Notion, as I was saying, and how can you benefit from it, is that you can manage many different things from your business operations from one single place. And on most of the videos, maybe you've seen that you can manage your tasks, your projects, and your meetings, but there's so many things that you can track on the back end. For example, you can still manage all of your marketing side and plan all of your content and your marketing campaigns, but you can also track everything related to sales, as in competitors, but CRM, look for new leads, and do a deep analysis on your business. You can also use it for the product development side, as in to have a canvas to develop new features for the product, or just keep track of the new releases and versions that you're planning for. Not to mention everything on the long term from the SEO perspective, as in what are our mission, what do we want to go, what are all the networking events that we're going with, what's our custom CRM for like all of the people that we've been speaking with. So you can have all of this information and all of these details just stored in one single place. And now let's jump into the question number 3. Have you tried Notion already? Because sometimes it's like, okay, so on theory, this looks like a great switch and a great change that I would do for my business. But if you've never used Notion, it's really normal and very common that you're like still hesitant. As in, okay, I see it, I've seen many videos, or maybe a friend of mine has recommended to me, but I have no idea, I've never used it myself, and it looks like a huge deal to change to. So if that's your specific case and you're thinking maybe Notion is a great solution for me, but still like very hesitant to do this change, it's 100% normal. In that case, I would highly suggest you to start trying it. So just create a Notion account. It's 100% for free. Get to the Notion marketplace and just download a few templates so you can try it for yourself. You can start with just like brainstorming your different goals, or maybe trying to manage your projects and your tasks from there. So you can get a feeling of how does it work and how can it benefit you. So I would say go out there and try it, and then you will see for yourself if this feels like a software you would like to use for your business, or if it's just like too much, and then you can keep using the systems that you currently have. And that brings us to question number 4, which is if you're already using Notion or you have tried and it's like, okay, I like it, I think it's a good fit for me and I want to do this change, but I have no idea where to start, then in here you have 2 different options. The option number 1 is, thankfully, you have a ton of video tutorials out there, especially here in YouTube, on how to use Notion for your specific business. For example, in this channel, I'm sharing everything about how to use Notion for your specific team and business, so you can go in there, watch a ton of videos, and just get a few templates, and then you can organize your whole system for your business. But if you don't have time or energy or even the knowledge or capacity to right now jump into this project, because it's going to be a long journey, I have to tell you, then you can just ask for help. So as the next steps, I give you 2 different options. Option number 1, I have a full masterclass showing you the system that I have implemented to more than 70 different business owners and digital agencies on how to manage all the business operations I was telling about, as in the tasks, the projects, the clients, the CRM, the content, and everything that goes inside a small to medium business. And option number 2, if you want to know for your specific case, for your specific business, and for your team, if Notion is a good fit for you and how a custom Notion workspace would look like, then you can go ahead and directly book a free audit with me, so we can jump in, you can give me a few cents of how you're currently working, and I can give you the next steps for your specific situation. I will leave all the links in the description box, and as always, if you have any question, you can always leave a comment or find me in socials and send me a DM in there. Thank you so much for making it this far, and I will see you in the next one.